Good morning, welcome to the center of it all. We are in studio today and joined by Crystal Wasson of Wasson Farms. She's going to talk to us a little bit about their upcoming Fall Fest. So Crystal, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. So can you just kind of tell us a little bit about Fall Fest, just how it got started, where it came from, just things like that?
Okay, well, we started it around 2000, so it's hard for us to pinpoint just because it's grown so much, so we don't really know where our exact start was, but it started as kind of a weekend just for everybody to come out to the farm. So our farm's always been about education and bringing the public out and teaching them kind of about agriculture. And the pumpkins were always a fun way to tie everything in because everybody's always looking for a fun way to do their fall festivities and come out and pick their pumpkins and do all that stuff.
When is it taking place this year?
This year we're doing it October 7th and 8th and October 14th and 15th. So hay rides will run from about 10:30 in the morning to roughly 4:30 at night. We say we like to take the last load up. That way it gives those last people about an hour if they want it to peruse around and look for their pumpkin and then get back down to the farm by 5:30, and that way it's not getting dark on them up there.
What kinds of things do you guys have offer going on those 2 weekends? What all can people expect when they show up?
Okay, so the main attraction is obviously the hay rides to the pumpkin patch. We also have the homemade soups made by Steam Engine that you can purchase either by the bowl or by the quart. Some people even come in and get gallons of it. They love it so much. We've got 4 different kinds. We've got chicken corn soup, beef vegetable soup, ham and bean soup, and chili. As well as we have a corn maze for everybody to walk around with. We have a winery there. Each weekend's different. Our first weekend will be featuring Hungry Run Wine and Spirits. Our second one is Hawstone Hollow Winery. There's a corn maze for everyone to walk in. There's some farm animals to visit with. On October 8th, we will be having a car show. So if you have a car that you love to exhibit around, we actually do cash prizes for people's choice so that the people coming to our Fall Fest get to vote on whose car they like the best. That's pretty much the highlights. We will have live music, and everybody just likes to stick around and look at the mountain because we are right near the mountain range, and it's usually very beautiful and very colorful at that time.
So as I was talking to you, you were constantly getting prepared and getting things ready. What goes into preparing an event like this? Does the warmer temperatures we've been having, does that affect anything at all? How do you guys prepare for this big event?
Actually, the heat's a big effect for us this year, so a lot of people are really happy, always sticking around and everything. Our pumpkins didn't turn orange. We had an issue this year. They're finally starting to turn though, so this last bit of heat kind of helped them because it got cool there for a little bit, so some of the leaves and plants started to die off, but the heat was keeping them alive for a while there, and with the constant rain, because we've had this heat and rain combination. So this year's a little challenging with that because our pumpkins weren't turning orange, but they're finally orange, and we're really happy just picking the location of the patch, what kind of pumpkins we want to grow, getting a variety for people. So every year people suggest different things they like. This year, our patch is bigger than it's ever been. We did 30 acres of pumpkin this year, and the patch that everybody picks out of is actually 22 acres. So the 8 acres is small things like gourds and that we sell at our market. But there's a good diversity for everybody, and we're really excited.
What is your favorite part of this whole event?
That's tough. It's really interesting watching everybody up in the pumpkin patch just because everybody's searching for that perfect pumpkin, but everybody's opinion of a perfect pumpkin is totally different. And there's kids that constantly send their parents on trips through the pumpkin patch, just walking back and forth trying to find exactly what they wanted, and here it's right next to the steps to get back on the wagon, and it's like this misshapen little thing sometimes, and it frustrates some parents, but it's just adorable. The kids get to just have a day and just run around and find what's going to make their Halloween special.
So where can viewers go to get more information about your guys' event?
We do have a Facebook page, so it's our Wasson Farm Market is what we go under on Facebook. That's pretty much our main source of information. If you need additional information, you can call the farm. The number there is 814-237-2339. I will tell you, this time of year, you're probably going to have to leave a message. We're not in the house very much, but we try to return everybody's call in the evening once we get in.
Well, Crystal, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us on the center of it all today.
Thank you.